Alright guys, today's gonna be a little video on day trading psychology. Um, for those of you who, are just starting out, this is gonna be a good video, to pay attention to. Highly recommend grabbing some coffee, some water, whatever, sitting down and just listening, because there's a lot of tips and stuff that I'm gonna tell you that I wish that I knew when I first started, little less than a year ago. Um, but yeah, so just to give you guys some background, I've been day trading for since last April of 2025. Learned a lot. I had a good mentor and still have a mentor that I'm, trading with a lot and I talk to on a daily basis. So uh, I'm definitely still learning, but these are just some things that I did and stuff that I didn't do that I wish I did. So tune in, chill out, let's get into it. So I guess the first thing I would say is, just being very patient with yourself, because learning how to day trade start out, it's not like this get money quick thing. It's not. That sounds more of like a casino. Um, you can treat day trading like a casino, but you're not gonna get much out of it if that's what you're gonna do. And that's just the hard truth. I know people want to change their lives now. They want this big magic thing to come smack them in their face that they can just press a few buttons on a computer screen, make a couple $1 million, and then just chill for the rest of their life. Everyone wants that. Everyone wants that to happen to them. Of course, a lot of people are in situations that they want to get out of. So that, idea does sound appealing, to most people. So I get it. But the hard truth, and that's what you're going to learn with yourself in day trading, is the hard truth of yourself, of who you are as a person, of what you truly want, I guess. So yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is just patience with yourself. Let yourself kind of feel all the emotions of what this job makes you, this business makes you feel. End of the day, it's a business, guys. You're starting a business from scratch. You don't really know much about day trading. You don't know all the ins and out of it. No one does, really. Let's be honest. But typically, you just find an edge that you know really well, and you just let that edge play out. Like casino owners, they have a small edge over the mass of people that go into casinos, and that's how they make all their money. They know that if they have all these games that are proven to be casino friendly statistically, then they're gonna make money after the year or whatever. You know what I mean? They're not looking like, oh, I need to make money today. They might lose money today because some guy hits a jackpot on a slot or something. You know what I mean? So they might lose money today, but they know at the end of the year they're going to be profitable because they have this edge over this long period of time. Day trading is the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. You have to let your edge play out, and you have to not be focused on today, but a month from now, 2, 3, 4, 5 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. Like, it's gonna have to be a stretch of time than just today or this week, or I need to make money. Oh, my 5 days for my winning days, and I can take a payout. That's gonna it's gonna be a big slippery slope. I've been down it. I know what it's like. You just like, gosh, I could really use a payout this week. I could really use it, but you have to think long term in this game. It's not going to be what you want in that aspect. It's going to be, yeah, you might get lucky, you know what I mean? You might get lucky and smash a few good trades and then be able to take a payout in a week or 3 days or whatever, the prop firm that you're using allows you to do. But I mean, you got to think long term. Like, be honest with yourself. If you get lucky and smash two or three trades or five trades to be able to take out a payout, max payout, and then you got to be like, can I really do that every single week for the next year? Realistically, no. Like, you're not going to. You're not going to be able to win every single day. And then when you do take a loss, like let's say you, for some reason, you go, and this actually happened to me. This, like, in my beginning, I think I was like maybe 3 or 4 months into trading, and I got $20,000 in payouts, um, and I was just honestly just getting lucky. Like, I was max leveraging. I was just going all in. I had two accounts that I was copy trading, and I was just getting really lucky. And I ended up getting these two payouts, and I didn't have a losing day. Like, it was like 2 weeks straight of just winning days, like huge winning days. And then when I finally had my one losing day, I could not handle it. Even though I made $20,000 over off of these two accounts, I couldn't take $1,000 loss. Like, come on, like that's ridiculous in hindsight. Like, looking back at it, it's probably the stupidest thing I ever did. But yeah, I mean, that's just a good example. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get lucky, run it up, then have a losing day, and then you're gonna go in tilt mode because you thought you were the best trader and now you're losing, and you're like, what's happened to me? Oh my god. Everyone loses. That's part of a winning statistic. And that's just what you got to focus on, and really what you got to remind yourself as you're taking these trades. And a big part of it is over leveraging, I've noticed. Um, I'll be the first one to raise my hand and say that I was a big over leverager. I still am sometimes. Sometimes I catch myself trying to work on it, full transparency. But it's, you know what I mean? Like, you lose one trade when you're over leveraging, and then you just get so mad at yourself that you lost, or the charts, or you're mad at something, right? And you just decide that I need to make this back now, and it's really just a bad idea. So over leveraging is going to be number two, I'd say, of things that I wish I could go back in time and just change. Realistically, trading the right way sucks. It does. Let's be honest. Trading the right way, absolutely boring as shit, not fun. You're trying to go for a monthly payout rather than, smashing a couple of trades in like 3 or 4 days and then taking out the payout that week. Which is the hard truth. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think long term. You got to think, I'm going to follow my rules. I have my risk management for my account size. And then as that account grows, that can change. And it will change, like, once you build more of a buffer, then you're going to be able to leverage more. That's just how trading works. People who are, excuse me, people who are managing hundreds of $1,000 accounts, they're not risking $100 a trade. No, it's because their account, they compounded it to where it is now over time, to where they now can risk $1,000 a trade, 2,000, 3,000, 20,000, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So like just keep that in mind. I guess is one of the biggest things too. Like one thing that I did, for example, to help me, because I feel like every time, like I knew all this stuff, like going into trading, I've watched videos and like this, and I've always knew that psychology was a huge part of day trading. Like it was like probably the most important thing. It was more important than the strategy, and like learning the charts. But I never really like put it into action. And I think and you know one thing that I did do was I just wrote down on my computer on like a note on the notes on your computer, and I had it on my other screen. I had a huge note that had all my rules and like highlighted and bolded just so it was like big letters screaming at me while I'm trading, like while I'm on the charts trading, because I feel like one of my biggest things was I excuse me again. I know what to do. I just wouldn't do it, and I'd like get on the charts, and I just get like tunnel vision, like and my rules are right here screaming at me, and I would just have the covers on and wouldn't be able to see them, wouldn't be able to be reminded of them. So yeah, I guess just like that's one thing that helped me is just writing down and reminding myself every single day. You know, that's just how it's going to be. Because if you don't, you're going to just be stuck in this loop over and over and over again, and it's never going to change. Day trading is hard. It's very difficult, but it is only as difficult as you make it. Because at the end of the day, you know what you have to do to change. Sorry, I'm tired. And you know what you have to do to actually become profitable, but you just have to stick to it for a long period of time. And that's the sucky part that no one wants to hear. They want that magic green pill that's going to get them to be able to make money fast whenever they want it. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So, as that's my 2 cents, late night talk with Cole. So, um, let me know in the description below what you guys want more of. I guess just, focus on the little things. Have little goals that you're working towards. Have something that you're doing every day to work towards the goal. Maybe even if it's just like I want to have a goal of actually setting my wrist set. If you're on Top Step, actually setting my wrist settings and sticking to it. Or even if you're not on Top Step, like okay, I'm only risking like 250 today, $250 today to make 500 or whatever it is for your account. Um, but actually sticking to it, like that's a goal that no one really does anymore. I feel like you're like, ooh, I want to make $1,000 a day, or today I want to make $2,000 today. How about I'm just gonna follow my rules today? That's a huge goal in the day trading space. Think of it like this, guys. Every time you follow your rules in a day, win or lose, statistically, you are doing better than everyone else. The other 99% that they talk about that loses in day trading, you are doing better than them if you follow your rules. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go to bed now, so I'm tired. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow your rules, follow your risk settings. In a month, I want you to comment right now where you're at and how many payouts you have, let's say, and then follow your rules, follow the system, follow your rules, which is risk management, your strategy, no trades outside of your strategy, like no revenge trading, um, follow your rules, and then comment in another month from now. Come back to this video and comment where you're at then after following all those rules. And I bet you're gonna be at least a payout. At least a payout. So even if it's a small one, you're gonna get one. That's just how it is. I have huge faith in it. I've done it myself. I have had, I think, in the last year I've had like 12. Sorry, 12 payouts from Top Step. So not the greatest, but I mean, definitely doing better than most people. So, yeah, I mean, follow your rules, guys. Do what you gotta do. You know what you have to do. Just do it. But all right, I'll catch you later. I'm going to bed. Later.